I'm not an Ayaka main, but hear me out. I've been using her ever since I built her, and I'm gonna share you 5 Ayaka teams that you can make right now. We will be talking about each team composition and the rotations and some notes to help you build a team for your game style. Stick to the end of the video and find out what is the last team you haven't tried playing. Without further ado, let's get rolling. First up, we have the Freeze team, which consists of 2 Cryo character, an Anemo and Hydro character in the team. For the rotation, you want to make sure you are applying Cryo Aura to the enemy, switching to your Anemo character to swirl the Cryo. In this lineup, I have Sucrose as my Anemo swirler and grouper. Therefore, you can switch to your Hydro character and use the skills to freeze the enemy in place, enabling you to switch to your Cryo DPS, casting burst and skill for big Cryo damage. Note that I'm using 4 stars for easy accessibility, but if you have 5-star upgrades, then by all means feel free to replace them. If done correctly, you can have this smooth sailing gameplay.
Absorption test. Transforming level 75.
What's in this now?
Rain cutter. Yeah. Ha. Take flight. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Yeah. Ta. Ta. Yeah. Yeah.
Mono Cryo team consists of 3 Cryo characters and an Anemo character, which means you are only swirling Cryo to boost your Cryo characters. Having Shenhe in this team is recommended as you are taking advantage of her skills that boost Cryo damage. Other Cryo characters like Rosaria can do just fine. As for the team rotation, start by applying Cryo Aura to the enemy and swirling it with your Anemo character, enabling you to switch to your Shenhe and use her burst and hold elemental skill, boosting your Ayaka's damage. Do note that for this team is commonly used when the enemy is unfreezable like boss enemies, and it's better to use 2-piece Blizzard Strayer and 2-piece the Beast Oblige artifacts for better flexibility and quality. If you want to see more recommended artifacts, go check them out in the description.
Cryo incarnate. My opponent. Take your truth. Sakura swirl.
Reverse Melt team consists of Cryo and Pyro characters, where you apply Pyro before Cryo. For this team, I'm using Ayaka, Rosaria, Benny, and Xiangling, where I use Rosaria's skills before putting Benny's burst to get additional stat boost, by then switching to Xiangling and using her burst to apply the Pyro Aura and casting Ayaka's skill and burst to deal damage. Note that this team is commonly used, again, for unfreezable enemies and replacing your Ayaka build to 2-piece Blizzard and 2-piece Wanderers or Noblies. You can do mix and matching for better quality and flexibility.
Everybody stand back. Booba, get them. Eat this. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
Ever since the release of Dendro in the game, it enabled players to discover new compositions and rotation, and one of them is the Freeze team, a combination of Bloom reaction and Freeze reaction, which is surprisingly fun to play. This team consists of Cryo character, a Dendro character, a Hydro character, and an Anemo character. As for the rotation, put down your Dendro character skill or burst and switch to your Hydro character, enabling Dendro cores to appear, and group them up with your Anemo character, switching to your Cryo DPS, freezing the enemy while doing a lot of Bloom and Cryo damage. Note that Dendro cores can deal damage to you as well, so keep that in mind when playing this team. For this team, Dendro Traveler is a great Dendro applicator as his burst radius is amplified when Hydro reaction takes place. If done correctly, you can have this smooth sailing gameplay.
Whirling snow.
Hyper Fridge Team is a new team comp where you follow the Fridge Team structure but replacing Animo unit to an Electro character. Hyper comes from the reaction Hyper Bloom, where Dendro cores make contact with Electro Element and deals damage, scaling with the character's elemental mastery. For this team, I have Cookie as my Hyper Bloom enabler. Other Electro characters can also perform well for this team. Rotation-wise, firstly, your Dendro and Hydro unit must make Dendro cores, switching to your Electro character and using the skills enabling you the Hyper Bloom reaction. Then switch to your main DPS to face the enemy, and if done correctly, you can see a lot of colorful damage in your gameplay.
Let me weave you a verse. Whirling snow. Coming onto art. Sumetsu.
I enjoyed making this video and I hope you did as well. But wait! Before you go, let me ask you this. What team are you using for your Ayaka and which is your favorite? Comment down below. As for me, I think Hyper Fridge is my new favorite team. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Kitsune family and consider subscribing to the channel as it helps sharing the videos like this to other people. If you haven't seen my Ayaka guide in just a minute, then go check this video. Stay thirsty!